because they're lying to you. Because they know that you don't know the law. Most people should. Also, my wife, we reached out to Bryant Chris. I had her message him to cut a deal with Bryant Chris, saying that you give us $165,000 for.
But we did it in a way where it's not. Like
Can I
the way
finish?
you're sounding. Yes.
So, it's not extortion.
Right.
Let me finish, please.
Okay.
So we did it in a way because I'm like, look, you give me $165,000 because you banned me. You banned me to conceal misconduct. Well, I wrote it in a legal frame. You banned me after I brought up misconduct at the police department, and then we couldn't do certain things because of this, and you limited our ability to participate in things, and so I explained that this is viewpoint discrimination because then they limited their ability for me to comment on the Facebook page of the town. So also, it's illegal for them to do that. They can't. I don't know if you know this, but government cannot censor who writes on their stuff. It's a public forum. It's a First Amendment. It's First Amendment that you have the right to talk about certain things. So limiting somebody's ability is viewpoint discrimination. So the Stoneville Police Department acknowledged that their officer who was involved in the cover-up blocked me on Facebook. They publicly acknowledge this as well. So I have two admissions of it, one from Gibsonville and one from here. So, excuse me, not an admission, but Stoneville acknowledged it, and then when I brought it up at the town of Gibsonville, they unblocked me. So it's viewpoint discrimination. I told Brian Chris, if you give us this money that we're owed, then we won't seek the internal communication, because here's the deal. The internal communication is the most damning for them. I suspect that they communicated because they're idiots about banning me, why they banned me, and if enough is proven, that's conspiracy to obstruct, and this is a felony offense that they passed to prevent the government from doing the exact same thing they're doing. So I say this off to say is, what they're doing is illegal. We're trying to work it out with them because we want to leave. I told them, like, this is just for the band. This isn't for the town. Like, we're still suing the shit out of this town. We're just out of the police department. We're just trying to leave. So they cost us they cost me personally a lot of money. They set me back with everything going on. They traumatized our children. By the way, Jeff was out riding after I had Carrie message him about the bothering. He was out riding while I was at work, just for a little bit.
And then you have because I know you have.
My wife didn't record it, but she saw it. But we just wanted to bring it up to you. This conversation's recorded, but you're not in. And I told you you're not in the video. It's just because I want this for evidence. Because again, I'm not gonna go after you personally. But I'm gonna show that some service knew about Jeff Reese and the harassment. The police actually do anything. And again, it's not you. I just want to make sure. It's like, they know about this, and it's like we aren't the problem. We never have been the problem.
Well,
but,
I did reach out, like I said before.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not in your control. Your only thing is to document. As long as you documented what the police said, that's all that matters. They told me that Jeff Reese should be. No one was charged that night, and that's the most important thing. You don't have to dig any more than that because I can go through and pull the names of the people that was there. So the only people that was there, the only people that has ever been harassing us is Jeff Reese, his son, Caleb Owens.
So, but his son was charged. Because Brian said before
No,
they
his
told.
son was not. No one would. I know
That's what they told.
That's what they.
I did because I've been thinking about what you've been asking me to do since I'm already here trying to help.
Give me the names of the people that was charged. I bet you.
Okay. I will say he did tell me that Mitzi Gunn was charged.
With what exactly?
I want to say it was harassment. I'm not entirely sure.
I'll tell you what Mitzi Gunn did.
He did tell me, he said that we couldn't charge Jeff because every time they come out, Jeff would always be at his house.
That's bullshit.
But he did tell me that his family members, everybody that was associated with him,
they're trying to charge. First, let me tell you something. They're trying to charge everybody but Jeff. The reason they're doing this And they've not been charged. I'm just telling you that. And the reason why they would never charge Jeff is because it weakens his credibility as a witness. Because remember, I told you he lied. He lied for the Gibsonville police. He said he lived across the street. Look across the street. What's across the street?
It looks like a barn.
A fucking shed.
In the shed.
Nobody lives across the street. So, objectionably, that's a lie. Would you not agree?
I mean, if it's like right
He
across-
said he lived across. She specifically asked across the street. He gave this story about his dog looking out the window, saying he hit my wife.
Okay. Which family?
Clearly, it didn't happen. That's the point. That motherfucker lives up there.
He lives in that big house.
He lives up the road. So there's no way. Even if I was to fight the officer for 20 minutes, which is objectionably impossible.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
I don't need to record anymore. I'm gonna show.